Hi to you watching this video. So for this video, we're going to discuss about detailed estimate for plumbing works. Okay. So if you as you can see here on your cross-sectional view or cross-sectional of the house, you have here the cold water, the hot water system. You have here the natural gas, the vent system, and the drainage system. So we will go in that later on. Okay, so what composes of a plumbing system? So you have the water supply pipes, the fixtures, the soil, waste, and vent pipes, the drain and sewer, the gas pipes, and the storm water drainage. Okay, so estimating method used for plumbing works can be done by lump sum depending on the number of fixtures as shown through the preliminary estimate guide or by detailed estimate. So for a building construction or for building installation, the first step is to get the total number of fixture outlets and the unit cost per outlet. Then we add the cost of the fixture. So pag nakuha na natin yung number ng fixtures natin or outlets, we get the cost. Then we add 30% for the cost of draining and downspouts. Then additional 25% of items 1, 2, and 3 for the cost of under drain. Then additional 5% of items 1, 2, 3, 4 for contingencies. And additional 3% of items 1, 2, 3, 4 for contractor's tax. Then last step is to add the lump sum cost of water connection. Okay, that is for a building installation. Likewise, ganun hindi naman masyado nagkakaiba. Likewise, for residential installation, we get the total number of fixture outlets times the unit cost per outlet. Then additional cost of fixture, add the cost of the fixture. Then add 40% of item 1 for the drainage and downspouts. Number 4, add 10% of items 1, 2, 3, 4 for contingencies. Number 3, add 3%, number 4, add 3% of items 1, 2, 3, 4 for contractor's tax. And lastly, add the lump sum cost of water connection. Okay? But if you want to go in detail, pwede naman. So if you want to go in detail, you can check the plan, the elevation. You can also have your riser diagram. So to determine the length of your pipes and the fittings, the number of fittings and where the fittings are to be placed, then you can count them directly. Okay, so but this one here is very very convenient because it saves us time in estimating our costing. So estimating method by detailed estimates considers plumbing scope of work. For residential building in the Philippines usually considers 3 main items. But before we go on to that, let us first define what is plumbing. So we have here the book of Fajardo on plumbing. And according to the book, plumbing is defined as the art and science of installation or installing pipes, fixtures, and other apparatus to convey and supply water in buildings and to dispose and discharge wastewater and other liquids, gases, and other substances out of the building in a safe, orderly, healthy, and sanitary way to ensure the health and sanitation of life and property. I want to emphasize here that plumbing is the art and science of installation. Okay, it is the art and science of installation, pipes, fixtures, etc. So, ito yung pagkakabit. While sanitary engineering, it is the science or it is the science behind the design in the system of the system being used in the plumbing. Okay? So, magkaiba sila ng role. Now, if you finish your degree in civil engineering, then you can apply for board exam for master plumber. Once you're already master plumber, then you can sign certain plans. Okay, you can sign certain plans that does not exceed that does not exceed 20 fixture units. But if you want to have a bigger scope in terms of sanitation or water distribution system, yeah, then you can have your second degree, which is sanitary engineering. So you will just have additional units, not less than 75 units. Okay. Yeah, so that is the definition of plumbing. So the word plumber is a title given to a person who is skilled in the field of sanitation. It was derived from the ancient Roman word plumbarius, which was taken from the Latin word plumbum. Okay, so but there are still conflict between sanitary engineers and master plumbers, and there are legal actions right now so as to validate their certain claims. So, yeah, meron pa rin yan, hindi pagkakaunawaan. So, ano ba talaga yung scope ni master plumber? Ano ba talaga yung scope ni sanitary engineer? Okay? So, yeah, it involves the art and science of installation of materials needed for waste disposal. And the objectives of plumbing is to supply water to different parts of the building, to remove and discharge human waste and other substances out of the building into the public sewer or the septic tank. So, what comes in must go out. So, for example, water distribution system, papasok yan sa bahay. Of course, hindi naman mag-stay lang yan sa bahay mo. It needs to go out of your home. So, yun yung that is the science of sanitation. Okay. So, what are the three consideration, or what are the three main things that we consider for plumbing? So we have the sanitation rather, sanitary system. So we have the water supply system, we have the sanitary sewer system, and we have the external drainage system. So etong water supply system, this one kayang-kaya to ng civil engineer. For the sanitary sewer system, kaya to ng civil engineer, but this cannot be signed by a civil engineer. Only a sanitary engineer can do this, can do the signing. And we have the external drainage system, likewise with the drainage system. Okay, so for the methodology of estimate, we have the direct count method. So first things first is for the water supply system. So we will continue this in the next video.